Now that my eldest son will take over this beautiful and responsible job tomorrow. It is my deepest wish that the new royal couple feel your support, love, and trust. I am sure that Willem-Alexander will devote himself with true piety to all the things what a good king must do, Beatrix said in an address to her subjects on Dutch television. On Dutch television, Prince Willem-Alexander became king immediately after his mother signed the abdication papers at the royal palace in central Amsterdam. The formal part was followed by a ceremony held in the 15th century new church next to the palace. Queen Mother BeatrixIn in the ceremony, Prince Willem-Alexander will swear allegiance to the Dutch constitution and people. Dutch parliamentarians and royals from around the world are attending the event. Last Sunday, the list of officials invited to Willem-Alexander's coronation was published. It included the entire European high society. However, as required by the statutes, no crowned persons are to be present at the ceremony. Europe will be represented by crown princes and princesses, Kofi Annan, Prince Charles of Great Britain and his wife Camilla, Prince Felipe of Spain and his wife Letizia, Prince Albert II of Monaco, Prince Philippe of Belgium and his wife Mathilde, Princess Victoria of Sweden and her husband Daniel, as well as heirs to the throne of Denmark, Norway, Luxembourg and Liechtenstein. In total, about 20 delegations from different parts of the world will arrive to congratulate the newly crowned King of the Netherlands. The homeland of the future king's wife Maxima Argentina will be represented by Vice President Amado Boudou. As previously reported, the father of the future king's wife Princess Maxima's wife Jorge Soragita, who served as Minister of Agriculture during the junta rule in Argentina in the 1970s and 1980s, was not invited to the ceremony. Because of his controversial past, the princess's father had not previously been invited to his daughter's wedding in 2002 either. Millions of residents gathered in the capital to welcome the future monarch. The streets of Amsterdam were dyed orange, the color of the royal household. According to authorities' estimates, about 1 million people took to the streets. Their security is provided by about 10,000 police officers. The airspace over the city on the day of the ceremony is closed, RIA Novosti reports. Since April 30th, 46-year-old Willem-Alexander is officially, and his mother Queen Beatrix, who has grafted the country for 33 years, received the status of Queen Mother. Willem-Alexander was born on April 27, 1967. He is the eldest son of Beatrix and Prince Claus von Amsberg. Willem-Alexander has two brothers, Johan Friso and Constantine. Immediately after his mother's coronation, Willem-Alexander automatically became Prince of Orange, Crown Prince. After receiving his secondary education in The Hague in Wales, Willem-Alexander continued his naval training. He then studied history at the University of Leiden. As a student, Willem-Alexander had a reputation as a merry go-getter. He was even given the nickname Prince Pils, German beer. At the time, many in the royal family doubted that Willem-Alexander would one day be able to take over as king. The media hype upset the prince. In 1997, he would say in an interview, "It is quite sad that my photo with a mug of beer, published in the newspaper, has more weight than 4 years of study." After graduation, the prince, on the advice of his father Klaus, studied water management issues. As an expert in the field, he attended council meetings and provided valuable insights to the country's leadership. In 2006, his efforts were rewarded. Willem-Alexander was appointed president of the UN Water Advisory Board. The prince has also made a name for himself in the sporting world. In 1986 he took part in speed skating competitions during the famous Elfstedentocht speed skating competition, under the pseudonym W.A. Van Buren, and in 1992 he took part in the New York Marathon. In 1999, all the press of the country wrote about the romance of the prince with a young and beautiful Argentinian Maxima. The young Argentine's father, George Soragita, was Secretary of State during the Argentine dictatorship. However, Willem-Alexander was never confused by this point. Maxima became the woman of his life and later his wife. About their relationship, the couple officially announced in 2001. The wedding took place on February 2, 2002 in Amsterdam. Then the ceremony was followed by millions of viewers around the world. The first child of the couple, a girl Amalia, was born a year after the wedding. Then in 2005 Princess Alexia was born, in 2007 Prince Aryan. Preparing to inherit the throne of the country, Willem-Alexander and his wife traveled many countries. The people of the Netherlands rightfully consider him capable of performing royal functions. Appreciate the future king and for his cheerful character, as well as for his desire to become a king close to his people, as was his grandmother Juliana, notes Le Matin. However, Willem-Alexander owes most of his popularity to his wife Maxima, who is now a member of the royal family and a favorite of the people. She easily communicates with the people, very relaxed and spontaneously speaks in impeccable Dutch. About her spouse Maxima speaks as follows: he is intelligent, gentle and strong, and with both feet firmly on the ground. In order for the royal children to have a normal childhood, Prince Willem-Alexander made an agreement with the press, according to which a team of photographers and cameramen are allowed to take pictures of the prince's family at certain times. However, during the rest of the year, the press leaves Willem-Alexander's family members alone, Paris Match reports. The royal family has a country house, which it purchased in 2007. Unexpected to the nation was the choice of location. Willem-Alexander and Maxima invested in real estate in Mozambique. The decision to purchase real estate in an extremely poor country was perceived extremely negatively by the environment. As a result, the house was sold, and in 2012 the couple bought a villa in Kranadi, Greece. Speaking about his future status, Willem-Alexander assured that he intends to align monarchical values with the demands of the modern 21st century. I want to be above all a king who will fit into tradition. I want to follow in the footsteps of my predecessors. This is the path that I believe will bring stability and prosperity to the country, he said. Interesting. During a state visit to Indonesia, Dutch Queen Beatrix asked the hotel management for a bottle of mineral water to brush her teeth. The hotel director hurriedly granted the royal wish, though excessively. The next morning, a tanker truck with 10,000 liters of mineral water stood in front of the hotel. The director decided that the queen wanted to take a bath.